Hello and welcome to Caregiver Yoga, a 15-minute practice designed for caregivers after a long day of work to have a moment for mindfulness, movement, and self-care. Some time for you to rest and restore. Start in child's pose, toes together, knees wide, hands out in front, and your forehead can go to the mat, or you can stack your hands one on top of the other and rest your forehead there. Begin to notice your breath without making any effort to change it. Notice any sensations that arise in your body, any areas of tightness or tension, and then begin to deepen your breath. Big, deep inhale, followed by a long exhale. If you would like, set an intention for this class, like being present, refilling your cup, or peace, or any other word that comes to mind. Continue with deep breathing and long exhales. Press up onto hands and knees and come to a comfortable seat with your palms face down on your lap. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, head rises. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, head rises. Exhale, gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhale, neutral neck. Exhale, gaze up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, turn the head to look over one shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, gaze over the opposite shoulder. Inhale, center. Begin to connect breath with movement. Inhale, exhale, sweep your chin from your right shoulder to your left. Gaze over the left shoulder, inhale, and exhale, sweep the chin left to right. Continuing to move, breath with movement. Noticing any tension that may have built up over the course of the day. Return your neck to center and place your hands over heart center. Taking a moment to call your intention back to mind, and take a deep breath. Grasp your left wrist with your right hand and stretch through the left side body, gazing up under your arm. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch your hands and stretch through the right side body. Inhale, center. Exhale, come onto hands and knees with shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Ground down through the tops of your hand and tops of your feet and move through cat and cow positions with breath. Inhale, cow. Exhale, belly sinks low, chin raises high, cat. Inhale, arch through the back. Exhale, belly sinks low, chin raises high. Moving at the pace of breath that works best for you. Lift up your right knee and trace 3 big circles in each direction. Place the right knee back on the mat and press back to stretch through the back of the right leg. Return to tabletop and repeat on the left side. 3 big circles in each direction. And pressing back through the left foot to stretch the leg. Return to child's pose and reconnect with your intention, knowing you can return to this pose at any point during the practice today. Press through hands and feet and come into downward facing dog. Really grounding through the hands, pressing your chest back towards your thighs, and pedaling out through the legs before coming to stillness. Slowly walk your feet towards your hands and forward fold. Inhale, rise up, arms reach out and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach out and up, gaze up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe your feet to about mat's width distance and come into ragdoll. Hands grasp opposite elbows. You can shift side to side or stay in stillness. Releasing any tension in the neck or shoulders, softening through the knees and the backs of the legs. Heel toe feet back together. Inhale, hips sink low, arms reach high, chair pose. Grounding down through your feet. Exhale, arms through heart center and back to airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose, arms reach high. Exhale, airplane arms reach back. Inhale, chair pose, arms reach high. Exhale, airplane arms. Hands to heart center. Wide twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, arms reach high and switch. Right hand forward, left arm back. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold at the top of the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches high. Exhale, as gently as possible, step the right leg to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms reach up, warrior one. Exhale, arms open wide, back foot parallel to the back of your mat, warrior two. Inhale, right arm high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, right forearm to right thigh, left arm reaches high, side angle pose. Inhale brings you back to warrior two. Stay in warrior two, or for a moment of levity, come into half moon with your right hand on your heart, left arm reaches high, left leg reaches straight back behind you. If you have a chair or counter close by, this can be great to help with balance. Step back to warrior two and come to stand at the top of your mat. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Step back into downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, gently step through to the top of the mat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, keeping pace with your own breath. On the next exhale, arms open wide, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, left arm high. Exhale, side angle, left forearm to left thigh, right arm reaches high. Inhale, rise up, left hand to heart. Exhale, begin to tip forward, right arm high, right leg reaching back behind you. If you have a chair or counter place handy, it can be helpful for balance. Not being too attached to the outcome. Coming down when you're ready, both feet meet at the top of the mat. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart center. And step out so your feet are wide on the mat. Toes pointed in. On your next exhale, begin to forward fold. Hands can come down to support you. Tip the weight into the toes of your feet using your hands for balance. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Continue moving with breath, bending one leg and walking your hands towards it and then the other. Perhaps keeping your eyes closed during this time. Perhaps turning your straight leg, the toes up to the sky, moving out any remaining tension in your hips. Come back to a forward fold. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, begin to press up into your hands. And exhale, step forward to the top of your mat. We're going to come into a yogi squat, so you can either sit on blocks, books, or pillows, or roll the back of your mat up. Come into a wide-legged squat with your knees pointing out, hands at heart center. A lot of emotion can be held in our hips, especially during caregiving jobs. So today we're going to focus on both stretching and strengthening in the hips. Return your mind to your intention and return your attention to the breath. If your mat's rolled up, begin to roll it back out. The next pose can be taken either seating or lying on your back. We're going to come into a figure 4. The right ankle crosses over the left leg. You can use your arms like a kickstand to press forward and stretch through the right hip. If this is feeling really intense, you can go ahead and just lie back and use your hands to pull your left leg towards you. If you're laying down, sit up, and we'll take this on the other side, crossing your left ankle over your right knee, and either using your arms like a kickstand to stay upright or laying back and pulling your right leg in towards you. Returning to the breath, noticing each inhale and each exhale. Lay back onto your mat, keep your knees bent and press your feet firmly into the ground. Your hands can come up at 90-degree angles and press into your feet to raise your hips up, bridge pose. Maintaining focus and intention on the breath. Exhale as hips lift down. Inhale, press into your feet, press into the backs of the arms. Hips lift high. Breathing here. Exhale, lower down. Press into the feet, backs of the arms. Inhale, hips lift up. Continue at the pace of your own breath. On your next exhale, hips lower down. Place your hands underneath your hips and lift your legs up for a gentle inversion. If you have a wall you can lean up against, it can be really helpful, or putting your feet up on the couch or the counter. And resting your legs against that to take some of the effort out. Then hug your knees in towards you. If you'd like to, wrap your arms around your knees and give yourself a big hug for working so hard today. If you'd like, take your peace fingers to your big toes and come into happy baby, maybe stretching out each leg side to side. And again, wrapping yourself in a big hug, showing gratitude to your body for engaging in this practice after a long day of work. Let your legs out long in front of you, arms to your sides for Shavasana, our final rest. Let go of any control over the breath. Just notice any sensations that arise in the body and use this time to rest. Gently guide your awareness back to the space that you're in and back to your body. Slowly begin to move fingers and toes. When you're ready, you can roll over onto either side, whichever is most comfortable, and then press up into a seat. Taking your time, placing your hands on your heart, returning to your intention, and taking a deep breath in together and a long exhale. Thank you so much for taking this time to engage in practice and a little bit of self-care. We hope to see you back soon. Thank you so much. Namaste.